Will Smith astonishes a Guinean student who cycled throughout Africa. Will Smith, a Hollywood megastar, surprised a Guinean man who rode across Africa to get to university. Mamadou Safeu Barry made news last year for his 4-kilometer journey. Smith informed Mr. Barry in a video call from Cairo that he was deeply moved by his efforts and gave him a new bike and a laptop. Last September, he learned about the historic journey from a BBC Instagram post. "I want the world to hear your story," stated the lead in a number of blockbusters. The teenager appeared surprised to be speaking with Smith in a brief footage released to Smith's YouTube page. "This is Will Smith," exclaimed a beaming Mr. Barry. "A lot of your films I love. I don't know how to thank you, wallahi. I don't know how to thank you," he subsequently stated after learning about the gifts. Smith's publicist contacted the BBC after the account of Mr. Barry's adventure was published, saying it had impacted the actor. They were curious as to how they could communicate with him. Last May, the 25-year-old headed off from Guinea, West Africa, for Egypt's famed Al Azhar University, hoping to get accepted. The married father of one could not afford to fly, so he rode his bike for 4 months across Mali, Burkina Faso, Togo, Benin, Niger, and Chad. He traveled through areas where Islamist fighters frequently stage attacks and where military coups have occurred. He was detained and arrested 3 times for no apparent reason, twice in Burkina Faso and once in Togo. Mr. Barry's fortunes changed when he arrived in Chad. A journalist interviewed Mr. Barry and published his story online, motivating several kind souls to pay his travel to Egypt. When he arrived in Cairo, he was awarded a full scholarship and a university place, originally for Islamic studies and then for engineering. Mr. Barry told the BBC that Smith's call had still stunned him. "When I saw him, I was confused in my head, because I had seen that man before," stated the pupil. "Then I realized it's Will Smith. Wow, I used to like his movies. I couldn't decide whether to run or cry. I was sitting in front of Will Smith on a chair." During the meeting, Smith said to Mr. Barry, "When you commit to a journey, the universe conspires to help you," a reference to a quote by novelist Paulo Coelho. Someone may be seen in the video rolling in a bicycle and handing the laptop to the student. Smith has also donated vouchers for trips back to Guinea to visit his family or for them to visit him.